movies and games and TV shows, the Cinemaniacs podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to the Cinemaniacs podcast, where we talk movies, games, and TV shows. I am your host, Maceo, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host,
Matthew.
And, we got a lot to talk about today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, to start us off, I beat Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to talk about this.
For sure.
It makes Breath of the Wild look like a beta test. It's really good. It's really good. And I can't imagine playing this first and then playing Breath of the Wild, because it's so much better. It capitalizes on everything that Breath of the Wild does and just makes it a million times better.
Amplifies it.
It really does. Yeah. This is, so you're gonna play, you want to play Breath of the Wild first, right? You said.
I don't know. Is there honestly like a point to?
No. So Breath of the Wild was an experience because it was the only one. It was like the only one that existed. So it was a truly incredible experience. But if this was the first one I played, I wouldn't ever touch Breath of the Wild, I don't think. Because the story is better and all of the mechanics are better and everything is just amplified, like you said, times infinity. So I'd probably play it first, honestly.
Okay.
If you're gonna play either one of them, it's incredible though. The game is fantastic, beautiful visuals, some incredible cinematic shots, but overall, just really good in general. It's so much fun, and I'm not done. Like, I beat the story, but the game is nowhere close to being done.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to quickly review that game real quick.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Out of 10, what would you?
Bro. So Breath of the Wild is a 10.
Yeah.
This is like an 11.
Okay.
It truly is better. And that's not to say that Breath of the Wild is bad, because it's really not. It's incredible still. But Tears of the Kingdom is just on a different level.
I mean, Breath of the Wild definitely should still get its props for like being the origin, like, of setting that base for what Tears of the Kingdom, capitalizes it on.
Right.
Stuff like that.
I definitely agree with that. It's just so good. And if you haven't played either of the games yet, which I know like you have, skip Breath of the Wild. You're going to be paying $60 for a game that you'll then pay $70 to play the better version of.
Yeah.
So there's no point. Now, so anyways, with that having been said, we could go ahead and jump into our the rest of this episode.
Let's get it.
So starting off here, Greta Gerwig is going to direct a Narnia Netflix show or movie. I can't remember.
Yes, it's gonna be a 2-film. She signed into a contract for a 2-film project in the Narnia, like,
the universe.
The universe.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're starting with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and then Prince Caspian again.
Right.
Or if it's like different route,
Yeah.
But interesting that Greta Gerwig is signing to such a big IP.
Yeah.
And I know this is obviously saying this, she's coming out with Barbie this month. That's a big IP, obviously, but that's like, it's not an established.
It is.
It is technically, but
not the way that they're doing it.
Yeah. Not in like the actual box office. Big bucks type stuff.
I believe the other Barbie movies that have come out over the years were like DVD releases.
Yeah.
So
But this is very interesting. And I also have a quote from her where she says that she's open to directing superhero or like action movies in general. She thinks
Really?
that there's a lot to be derived from those movies when they're particularly shot well and directed well and handled with, you know, care and stuff like that, like any other movie.
Right.
And it's interesting that she's throwing her name out
It
there
is.
into the ring, you know.
Yeah.
A lot. I won't lie. A lot of like the cinephiles have been like crucifying her.
Yeah.
Because she's going Hollywood.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But she's literally making a Barbie movie. I mean, if anything, she already went
Right.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
But I digress. Let her do whatever she wants to do.
It's
you know?
so stupid, yeah. Anyways, but so another piece of news was that J.J. Abrams has described his Hot Wheels movie as emotional, grounded, and gritty.
Yes.
The road better be orange. That's all I know. It's like that's all.
It sounds like it's gonna be like humans in
Right.
Hot Wheels.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
it sounds like Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
I don't know. J.J. Abrams is hit or miss, anyways. I think.
But why are we describing a Hot Wheels movie as emotional, grounded, and gritty, man? I think we're going for the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Bro didn't learn from the Barbie like marketing at all.
Right.
If you're doing these toy movies, you gotta like play into the fact that they're toys and stuff like that, you know? And I know a Hot Wheels movie, that's kind of hard to do because they're cars, but there's something there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. There's definitely something. That's for sure. Killers of the Flower Moon released a new trailer. It still looks great.
Yeah.
We got more of what the plot and the story will be about.
Yeah.
Leo, looking good. He's acting good.
Yeah. I honestly think that Killers of the Flower Moon might be like one of the biggest like Oscar contender movies for sure.
Because it's Scorsese.
Because like I know, but it's not gonna make the box office nearly as much as Nolan or nearly as much as Barbie or even Dune probably.
Right.
It's probably gonna do okay, right? Even despite the big name cast and the Hall of Fame director, you know. But I still have a feeling that like Leo could contend with Cillian for that best actor, you know.
He could.
And Lily Gladstone even could contend for that best actress for whoever's in that category. That's usually a pretty stacked category,
Right.
you know. Maybe Emily Blunt,
Yeah.
maybe Margot Robbie.
That'd
That'd be interesting if Margot Robbie wins
For
best
Barbie?
actress for Barbie.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
That would be so cool. Just like, bro, could you imagine if she won for Barbie and Cillian won for Oppenheimer?
That would be perfect. That would be literally perfect.
I can't
then-
even.
Bro, and Ryan Gosling wins for like best
For best supporting
actor.
actor, and Emily Blunt wins best supporting actress.
That'd
She
be
plays his
perfect.
wife.
That would be perfect.
Yeah. Speaking of Oppenheimer, you might have this news down. I don't know. Christopher Nolan said that there's going to be a full nude scene between Florence Pugh and Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm actually more interested for like what this means for the plot though, because he's married to Emily Blunt, obviously.
Right. Yeah. So it's clearly he's cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's interesting.
People are like, you don't have to have a sex scene to make a good movie, and I'm like,
I saw you like on
Bro,
Friends replying.
yeah. Like, just because they're naked doesn't mean the scene doesn't contribute to the plot.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's brain dead, man.
Yeah, I put that on Threads, the new Instagram app that I have decided to use instead of Twitter. So.
Bro, it's like not a new concept. Nudity is like a part of art.
Yeah.
Just in general. Like paintings,
Bro.
movies.
Yeah.
Music even. There's nudity in art, just in general.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the famous sculpture? Is it Michelangelo?
Yeah, Michelangelo.
His wiener's out and everything.
Yeah.
It's like
And there's a bunch of sculptures like that.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
There's plenty of films that have sensual, emotional scenes. You know.
Yeah, I don't get the hate for nudity in film at all. Like,
especially in an R-rated film.
Yeah.
Like, and it's 3 hours long. Like, bro, you weren't coming to the movie in the first place. Let's be honest.
No, yeah.
Like,
and it's supposed to follow a guy in his life that we haven't seen before.
yeah.
You know? So
it's
like,
not. Yeah, it's not like it's like fictional. Like they're making like this happened.
Yeah, this is real life. It happened. It existed. Yeah. So, well, actually, speaking of Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan says that Oppenheimer features 0 CGI.
Yeah.
I feel very bad for the citizens of Japan. That's all I'll say.
That is, it's very interesting for sure.
How?
I saw some people say that he might be like using the CGI term very carefully here.
Yeah.
He's saying that there's no CGI, but there is like special effects.
Yeah.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like,
right.
He's not gonna actually set off a nuclear bomb.
Imagine he did.
Everyone's theater just has a personal atomic bomb attached to it.
Somebody's like in charge of pressing the button.
Bro.
How? I mean, he crashed a plane for Tenet.
Yeah.
But that's not a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how this is gonna play.
I mean, the explosions in film aren't, like Michael Bay, you know, and even the James Bond one in Skyfall, that was like the biggest explosion ever.
Right.
Those things are like, a good portion of that explosion definitely like was real and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was like in a controlled environment, very like safe, as you would imagine.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you do like an atomic bomb explosion without all of it basically being CGI / special effects, because you can't replicate the volume. I mean, you technically can on like a miniature scale, and then like apply it to make it appear. Yeah. That's what we'll probably see.
That's probably what it's.
Movie magic. I mean.
Huh. I don't know. It's a good theory of how they did it, but we'll see. We will see.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. Well, that's all the news that I had and bases.
Got a little bit. Okay, so after the HBO show The Idol, did you hear about this?
Yeah, the show that's like doing horrible. Nobody likes it.
It actually was so bad that HBO canceled it, like after 5 episodes or something. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they canned it. HBO like is not known to do that either. They trust like a lot of their shows, but this one was so bad they canned it. But anyway, The Weeknd is joining Barry Keoghan and Jenny Ortega in a movie called Waves. Directed by Trey Edward Schultz. So yeah.
Interesting.
And apparently The Weeknd co-wrote it, so... Okay.
He was actually in a movie I just watched last night called Uncut Gems.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
He played himself, right?
He plays himself before he got famous.
Yeah.
He has a following, but he's not, it's 2012.
He's not famous, yeah.
I didn't know who The Weeknd was in 2012,
Yeah. Anyway, Daniel Kaluuya's Barney movie is described as surrealistic, similar to the work of Charles Kaufman and Spike Jonze. The film is being sold as an A24 type that will be really a play for adults. Kind of sounds like the Hot Wheel news.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like, the Hot Wheel news. the Winnie the Pooh horror movie too. You know? I don't know.
A24 type.
Is this so? Wait, is it gonna be a? Is it a movie about Barney the dinosaur, or is it about the guy that played Barney?
No, I think it's about like the dinosaur itself.
That's wild. That's crazy.
I mean, maybe not, but maybe there was some like deep stuff around the guy who played Barney or something.
Oh yeah, there was. I believe he carried like booze in the suit or something. There's a lot of shit on that guy. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't even know what his name is, but yeah.
Daniel Kaluuya. He's attached to the it says Daniel Kaluuya's Barney movie. I don't think it means that he's directing. I think it means he's starring.
I think he's producing it.
He's probably starring and producing.
Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a trailer was released for a Bob Marley biopic.
Yes.
Starring Kingsley Ben-Adir as Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Which obviously he's playing Gravik right now in Secret Invasion.
He's great.
Yeah.
So.
And he also was in the D&D movie and stuff. He's
yeah.
And Grayman, which, flip-flop on that, but he's still getting his name out there for sure.
Popping off.
And now he's playing Bob Marley, and I watched the trailer.
I watched it too.
It looked good, honestly.
It does. He looks great as Bob Marley. I'm not a huge Bob Marley fan, but the movie does look good. Yeah. It looks interesting, and a lot of people are like, "Well, I'm tired of musical biopics." It's like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just about people, like people you listen to on the daily. So it's just deeper into their lives. I don't know. I like
great musical biopics.
Oh, one of my favorite movies of all time is a musical biopic. It's Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Amazing movie. About Ray Charles with Jamie Foxx. Get On Up.
Jamie Foxx won an Oscar for that,
yeah,
didn't he?
He won Best Actor. He's so good. He's so good in Ray. And then Get On Up with Chadwick Boseman as James Brown. Bohemian Rhapsody is... I wish Bohemian Rhapsody was better. It's so upsetting as a huge Queen fan that this movie is so generic. And it's so, like, bare bones. I mean, they modeled it after a movie that parodied biopics. So, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But there's definitely, there's definitely quality there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And you definitely genres specifically, you don't want to write stuff off just because it's a certain genre.
No.
It's just kind of stupid.
Definitely not. And Rocket Man, I think, did it best because it kind of turned the movie into a musical rather than playing the songs for an audience and stuff. Yeah. Every time the song is on, it's like it's a musical performance by a cast of people and Taron Egerton, who plays Elton John. But Rocket Man, I think, is like the best way to do a musical biopic is by making it a musical while also featuring incredibly dark themes of these people's real lives.
This is kind of random, but Quentin Tarantino basically confirms Kill Bill Volume 3 isn't happening, cementing the fact that the film critic will be his last movie. Yep. And pretty horrible news here. Just wanted to turn your stomach a little bit, but Seth Rogen says the Sausage Party sequel series will be unbelievably shocking.
No. What? Why do we have Sausage Party in the first place? Like,
I don't know. Sausage Party was a crime against humanity.
It is. Yeah, it's terrible. A series.
Yeah.
A series.
Bro, imagine if that's coming out weekly and people are like, you're sitting every week to watch the Sausage Party series, dog.
Oh, hell no. I can't even imagine. That sounds terrible. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not ready for that and I'm not watching it. That's for sure. The movie sucks. Oh my god.
But yeah, that's all the movie news I had.
Okay. All right. Well, then we can jump into our Marvel news then. Benedict Cumberbatch, Benny Boy Cucumber Patch, has said that he will be filming scenes as Doctor Strange in an upcoming film next year. Not a Doctor Strange film, I'm assuming, but he'll be appearing in something.
In something, yeah.
Any guesses as to what that might be?
So movie next year, does that mean like movie that's coming out next year, or he's filming next year?
He's filming next year.
Next year, okay.
But that also, I mean, he could be filming scenes that are so short and small that they could be in a movie that comes out that year.
That's true.
I feel like Deadpool's the best bet, honestly. But like, why would he film?
But it comes out so soon.
I know.
Like, it would have to be like pretty small role.
Yeah. Like,
but you definitely could see it. I feel like somehow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like Doctor Strange being woven into the story for sure.
Yeah. I can't really see him in Captain America because that's technically a Hulk movie,
Yeah.
but it's Captain America's movie, so
I kind of feel like it's not going to touch multiverse that much.
no, it won't. And then what else? Thunderbolts and I think that's it. I think that's all that comes out next year. So maybe for 2025 is what the movie is or something.
Maybe.
Huh. But yeah, so he confirmed that he's gonna be filming some stuff.
Ooh, what about Blade?
That comes out in 2025, so maybe, yeah.
Maybe like a post-credit scene or a small role for Blade.
Teasing the Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns.
That'd be crazy. I like that.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I like that a lot. We got our first set photos of Deadpool 3 of Ryan Reynolds specifically in the Deadpool suit, and it's not that different. It's pretty much the same suit, but it is lighter. They've lightened up the
red
a little bit.
It's more vibrant. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some gold pieces. It looks to be on his gloves.
Yeah.
And his legs.
There's good improvements.
Yeah.
Really, you know.
The belt. I don't think the belt is exactly how it is right here in the two Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
But this with the brown pouches is like exactly comic accurate.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. That's so nice. I like that. And the one difference that I've noticed is the mask.
Yeah.
The mask is different for sure, but not like a bad different. It looks good. Like I've seen people complaining, of course. It doesn't look as good, and I'm like, it's a set photo of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Candid, like not professionally shot.
The other ones have like from the movie. People compare these behind the set photos to like the actual movie costume final product. Bro, there's layers of effects and stuff. You know,
filters.
Touches to the colors and stuff. This will not be exactly one for one how he looks in the movie.
No.
You know, this isn't even that good of lighting.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible lighting. Yeah. No. I agree. Yeah, it looks great as a behind the scenes photo, but I can't wait to see it in the film itself.
I feel like it's gonna be Deadpool ripped off a comic page, and it already kind of
looks like it. Yeah.
So I mean,
I can't wait to see it on screen. But then we also got confirmation that Wolverine, Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine, will officially wear his yellow suit, yellow and blue suit. Specifically, it's going to be based on the Astonishing X-Men suit, which is a little more of the modern version.
I heard it's going to be based on the Astonishing X-Men suit, but it's going to have long sleeves to it. And they're going to save the sleeveless for the MCU.
Oh.
So we won't get the actual, we will get it, you know.
Right, but it won't be sleeveless.
It won't be the traditional, what everyone knows him for, with the biceps showing.
Why not? You know, it's like, come on. Jackman
Well, I
works
mean,
out.
I say for the MCU. Deadpool 3 technically is MCU.
Right, but you mean for the actor that plays Wolverine.
Like when they get into the universe,
yeah.
you know, yeah.
I don't know. He does such a hard job of bulking up and stuff. He deserves to like have that to show off the muscles, you know. Yeah.
I really wonder if they're gonna do the white eyes. I feel like they won't, because I know like that. I mean, Deadpool does it.
He does, but
are they gonna have two main characters both have white-out eyes?
Right. Maybe. I almost don't know, because part of Hugh Jackman's like iconic face as Wolverine are his eyes.
Yeah.
Like his eyes convey so much in the character. So I'm not entirely sure what they would do, but part of me hopes that they do the eyes, and part of me hopes that they don't. So yeah, but it's I can't.
I could also see them holding off on the white eyes for the MCU
for
as
the
well.
MCU. Yeah, I could definitely see them doing that. I just can't wait to see what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if we see a behind the scenes photo first or if it's in the movie when we first see it. I need to see it. Yeah. That is the only thing. So I can't wait.
That's gonna be.
It's crazy that I don't know. It's like, how did he never wear it before?
And it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you've like really heard the opinion of like a lot of comic book like moviegoers specifically, like not like comic book fans, but like comic book movie fans specifically.
Yeah.
A lot of them, I don't know, they don't have like they don't know of Wolverine's suit like that, you know?
Yeah.
They have no idea of that. Like,
right.
And I'm not even a huge comic fan, but I know, you know, from animated shows and from some comics and stuff like that. He has one of the best suits in all of Marvel.
Especially as it's been updated. Like when it first...
Yeah.
In that first Hulk comic that he appeared in, it's like
brown and stuff.
No, in the first Hulk comic, it was yellow and blue.
Oh, it was.
And then he updated to yellow and brown, and then he went back to yellow and blue. Yeah. But it's just constantly evolved and gotten better, as has many superhero suits. Yeah. But his specifically has gotten so much better over time. Yeah. And I can't believe that we haven't seen it yet. It's crying.
It feels right though that Deadpool 3 is the movie that's like that we're seeing it in and stuff.
It almost feels like Ryan was like, I'm gonna bring Hugh Jackman back just so we can get him in the suit. Like that's we didn't see it, we need to see it.
Yeah.
So
and I also don't want to make too much out of this, but in the shot with Ryan Reynolds with the mask off.
Yeah.
In the back of the car. A lot of people pointed out it looks like a comic accurate Magneto, like a super comic accurate Magneto helmet.
Oh,
like not like the metallic kind of one in the X-Men, but like a full on cosplayer all.
Yeah, like cosplay.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I thought it was a kid with the eyes cut out of a Deadpool mask, and I thought it was like Kidpool.
It could be, but I feel like it drops down a little too much.
You're right, it does drop down a little too much.
I don't know.
I didn't think about that.
And I also heard that Ian McKellen...
Yeah. So Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen were not confirmed, but are continued to be rumored. But that's also backed up by the fact that Emma Corrin, they were originally... presumed to be the main villain of the movie, but now it's being reported that Emma Corrin will be playing a TV agent that acts as an antagonist, but the real villain of the movie will be a familiar face. So I think they're probably gonna make Ian McKellen the main bad guy for one more go, which
That sounds awesome.
It's one more time. You know, it's like, okay, we know it's not going to happen again after this.
Yeah.
So.
That sounds awesome.
Could you imagine Ian McKellen and Michael Fassbender teaming up in this like multiversal timeline. Oh my god! I almost kind of think that might be what they go for. Like a double Magneto, House of M type shit.
Bro.
I can't wait. I need this movie now.
Dude, I'm just saying the post-credit scenes of this movie are probably they're gonna hit out of the park. Bro.
Yeah, the post, unless it's Deadpool, so unless he's like, you stayed for the credits, gotcha.
Yeah, that is true.
Like a Captain America.
You could troll us,
yeah.
But, I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna be something mutant and big in the MCU, you know?
It has to be. The movie overall has to show mutants in the main MCU. That's the whole point of this movie, is to kind of say, the X-Men are in the MCU now. Which is crazy. It's, after the Marvels, it's the next movie. We're so close. We are so close to this movie. But the only other piece of news that I had for this movie was, so there was the rumor that Ben Affleck was going to be coming back as Daredevil, and originally I did not believe that at all. I actually believe that now, because while that is still a rumor, Jennifer Gardner has been officially confirmed by Ryan Reynolds and his marketing team and Vanity Fair and a bunch of other huge sources. Jennifer Gardner has been officially confirmed to return as Elektra in this movie. I need it now. Now, Elektra, actually, the Elektra movie that came out in 2005 is one of the only movies I haven't seen, and that's with the Marvel label on. Yeah. And I always thought it was weird. I was like, but she dies in Daredevil, that Daredevil movie. So it's like, is this a prequel? It's not. Apparently in that movie she gets brought back to life.
Oh.
So I guess it makes sense that she's in this, I guess. And those are 20th Century Fox movies, so they're part of the Fox universe technically.
Bro, imagine Jennifer Garner's the main MCU Elektra.
Oh no! No. Technically they whitewashed that character.
Yeah.
So I
definitely don't think.
Yeah. It's great to be like, look who's back as this character, but she shouldn't be the main
Bro,
one.
Ben Affleck specifically, it kind of has to be like a gag. Like, hey, I'm a bad version of this good character.
Yeah. Like, you've seen the good version. You know the good version. But here I am, the bad version.
Yeah.
I hope. I can't wait.
And you know Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner, they were married and divorced now.
They got married when that movie came out. They got married because of that movie, basically, because they worked on that movie together. And, yeah.
Bro, at one point, they were like the original Marvel Universe, like Daredevil and Elektra.
Right, yeah.
You know, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, with the Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and X-Men.
If we were to say that every non-MCU labeled movie was part of the same universe, which I like to think that it is, because it's just a lot of fun to think of it as
all
like
connected.
Yeah, as like the pre-MCU MCU kind of. With his Daredevil being in like Tobey's universe.
Bro, imagine Spider-Man 4. Spider-Man interacted with the Fantastic Four.
Oh, of the original cast?
The original.
Yeah.
That would have been...
Tobey Maguire and Johan Griffith as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
What a great pairing. Oh, that would be so nice. But we're probably going to see everybody we've ever seen in this movie. Like,
a lot of people have been saying original Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I honestly would not be surprised with Chris Evans specifically. Like, I could definitely see him as specifically human. Like, they would obviously be like, hey, I'm Human Torch, I'm not the other guy.
Yeah, I'm not Captain America, yeah. And like, him and Chris Evans are friends.
Yeah.
Him and Ryan Reynolds and Chris Evans are good friends.
Chris Evans was in Free Guy.
And then, Ghosted.
Yeah, Ghosted. Yep.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably.
He convinced Hugh Jackman to come back, so I think he can convince Chris.
Ryan's got the sauce for sure.
Oh my God, he has the sauce. Whatever it is, he's got it. But that's all the Marvel news that I possessed this week.
Yeah, that was all the Marvel news I had as well. But I want to circle back because I did forget one DC related and then one comic book project related information. DC related, the My Adventures with Superman show premiered. This is the one with Jack Quaid as Superman.
It's an anime.
And it had it started out with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it's getting pretty good reviews and stuff.
I saw that the first episode is free on YouTube if you wanted to not pay for it and check it out. Yeah.
I actually might watch it. And then this is probably the much more exciting news. Invincible Season 2 news will be dropped at San Diego Comic-Con in 2 weeks.
Yeah. And the second season comes out this year, right?
Yeah.
It comes out in October.
Apparently.
And we've only gotten the short little teaser that they've given us.
Definitely got to do a Invincible rewatch for sure.
Yeah, I'm probably going to. Yeah.
That's going to hit it.
Yeah. I can't wait. That's such a good show.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, the only thing we have to really review this week is the newest episode of Secret Invasion. So let's hop right into that. Starting off, what did you think of this episode?
It was exciting. It really was. It really played off of everything the show's built up so far. The fear of literally everybody on screen possibly being a Skrull or betraying people in some way. There was every scene that the camera focuses on a random guy or something. I'm just like, oh yeah, he's a Skrull.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, he's a Skrull.
It is kind of crazy this fear and suspicion that the show's kind of put on you as an audience member of anybody could be a Skrull, and you're looking at who's gonna be a Skrull, is he a Skrull, is she a Skrull? It's crazy.
Yeah. And
I really love that aspect of it, and we get our first look at Gravik's powers.
Yes.
He's already been induced with them. He's got the Extremis. By the way,
his hand. Yeah.
Oh, that knife. When Talos stabs his hand and he pulls it out. Oh, I don't think I've ever quivered at a Marvel violence or MCU violence. I actually was like, oh, ew, that's so gross. Yeah, that's so nasty. Yeah. But the Extremis heals it. And then, okay, what else? Two of the biggest parts. Gaia.
Yes.
Gaia died. I don't think it's the end of, what's her name?
Emilia Clarke.
I don't think it's the end of her, though.
I don't think so either. I mean, it would feel wrong for her, to really just be in 3 episodes. And she was literally one of the actors that was like, I'm so happy to be in Marvel and to be in such a well-connected universe.
So they did the promo for episode 3 after it came out, and she says, well, that was quick, or was it? And so my theory is Gaia is dead. So Talos' daughter Gaia is dead. I believe that. Yeah. I mean, we saw her transform back into a Skrull, showcasing she is dead. But Emilia Clarke, I think, is still in the show. I think the rest of the series will be her
human,
the actual person that Gaia was pretending to be.
Yeah.
And
that's interesting.
The theory on that is that it's Abigail Brand, who is in the comics a big member of Sword.
Yeah, I remember because when Amelia Clark was like casted for Secret Invasion way back when, and we talked about it. You said that's who you thought that she was going to be, Abigail Brand, and yeah, I kind of think that fits now. Actually, yeah.
She still could be. I mean, I don't know that she is. It has anything to do with Sword or Shield or Saber or whatever in this show, but I think we will meet her. It'll be Abigail Brand, and by the end of the show, she'll go on to work with Fury and Talos at Saber and Sword and all that. And
is she gonna be the Maria Hill replacement?
She could be. Yeah, she probably will be the Maria Hill replacement. And what's interesting about Abigail Brand, she's a mutant in the comics. I don't know what her abilities are. I know she usually has like green hair, but she's a mutant, which this would be the technical 5th mutant in the MCU. If you count Wanda and Pietro, and then you got Miss Marvel and Namor, this would be the 5th mutant in the MCU.
There's also one dude from Black Widow. Ursula or whatever.
Yes, so 6th.
Ursula Major, yeah, right.
Yeah, Ursa Major.
Yeah, Ursa Major.
And he's a bear. Yeah. He can turn into a bear. That in my head is like canon. That is that character.
Yeah.
I mean, he plays Ursa Major, but that doesn't mean he's a mutant.
Yeah.
But they didn't show that he isn't, so I'm just gonna say that he is.
Yeah.
First mutant in the MCU, besides Pietro and Wanda.
Yeah.
I think that there's a possibility that they introduce her as the shell that Gaia was using, and that she will be like, "Oh, I'm free. What's going on?" You know, and she goes on to help Nick Fury and becomes part of the.
I guess she could be like a direct line from Fury to like connecting Fury with the rest of the mutants, possibly. If she's a mutant, you know, she could be that kind of pipeline, you know.
Well, in the Marvels, we know that Nick is going to be in the Marvels, and Miss Marvel is a mutant. So it's also another direct connection.
I wonder if she might be in that, in the Marvels, maybe.
It's possible. I mean, if the show ends and she's up there in space with him, working with him, she's probably going to show up for at least a cameo.
Yeah.
So, but the other big reveal of the show was so Nick Fury's wife goes to some sort of facility or something, some secret area.
Yeah.
And there's a gun. I'm not exactly sure the entire reasoning behind that scene. We'll obviously find out. But the big part about that scene is she gets a call from another Skrull, and it's Rhodey. So, yeah. I don't know. I hope it's not like the Rhodey we followed throughout this entire series. I hope it's Rhodey from a certain point on that he was a Skrull. But if it's Rhodey from Iron Man 1 to now was a Skrull, I would be very, very sad. I don't even know what to say about it because we don't know anything else. We just know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Fury's wife asked for like she wanted to talk to like Gravik or whatever as well.
Right. Yes.
So that kind of confirms that she's betraying Fury on some.
Yeah.
On some level, probably.
Damn, can't even trust your own wife.
Can't trust your friend either, Rhodey. Oh my. They're really trying to take everything from Nick and Talos at this point.
Yeah, because Nick and Talos they only have each other.
Yeah.
Because Gaia's dead.
Yeah,
he doesn't know.
He doesn't know yet, but I imagine he'll probably find out next episode.
Yeah.
And Nick will probably find out about his wife, maybe.
That moment we see Rhodey turn into a Skrull and him recite everything like, "Oh, I've been here since Age of Ultron or whatever." I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, bro, no.
Yeah, I was at Tony's funeral and I didn't shed a tear. I was actually laughing at you all on the inside.
No, that means if they make him a Skrull that he wasn't the roadie at the wedding or at the funeral.
Yeah.
That makes me so sad and upset. But I guess it's the show doing its job, basically. So.
Wait, how many episodes is Secret Invasion?
6.
6?
Yep.
Okay. So we're halfway through.
Yep. We're halfway there. Yeah.
I honestly don't. I don't know how Fury's gonna win.
I don't either.
It's in a tough spot.
He's in a pickle right now. He's in a corner.
The Super Skrulls and everything. I mean,
they literally did that so that way they could take on the Avengers and stuff.
Yeah.
So that way nothing was in their way.
Yeah.
But so how is Fury?
And it sounds like they want to get like more and more to like different powers and
right.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Starting off with the
Which I mean, they already have.
Yeah.
What they already have is like enough to do destruction. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're gonna cause
especially
some
all together. Oh my gosh.
But episode 3 was. It was exciting.
It was good.
It wasn't. I think the second episode so far is my favorite.
Yeah, I think so too.
But the scene at the beginning when Talos and Gravik meet, and they sit down at the lunch table or at a dining table or whatever, and that scene's in the trailer. But when it happened, I was still like, oh wow, that's awesome.
That is cool. I loved how the camera panned around and just like slowly revealed.
Showed all the.
Yeah, and it was like, wow, everyone in the place.
Yeah, they've got it all taken over. It's crazy, but good episode. Halfway there, halfway over now.
Yep.
We'll find out.
We'll find out the Secret Invasion.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on from that now. You like superhero suits, don't you?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. We don't have to do this next part then. No, but we have a bit of a game, of course.
A game.
We're gonna do tournament of superhero suits to determine what's the best comic book suit in a film.
Yeah. So,
let's go ahead and start off here. All right, starting off here, we're gonna do a tournament. So, randomly pick a suit, and I'll randomly pick one, and we'll pit them against each other, and we'll talk about which one we think is better.
All right. Sounds good. I'm gonna raise you Moon Knight.
Okay. Alright. So, to contend against Moon Knight, I think I'm gonna pick Wanda in WandaVision.
Okay.
Her Scarlet Witch suit.
Okay.
Now, I think the Scarlet Witch suit in WandaVision is it was a long time coming in terms of, I guess it was a long time coming to see her in that suit.
Yeah.
And it was it signified something about the character, basically.
For sure.
It literally was her going from Wanda to Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
And it is spot on. It's such a good suit. It's not my favorite. I actually think that the Doctor Strange suit is better. But it means something. That suit means something, and it's like we finally get to see it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I put that on there.
Yeah, it's definitely I mean, she obviously wears like the 1-to-1 kind of like for a spoof Halloween kind of thing.
Right,
for the
yeah.
comics. But
it's different, yeah.
The suit she gets is like a good like modern rendition of that. For the Moon Knight suit, I was thinking both as well. So Mr. Knight and
Mr. Knight,
Moon
okay.
Knight. So
That's fair. Yeah.
you know, because that is kind of it's kind of his deal.
Yeah.
And aside from like very few kind of iffy looking CGI with the suit is has some of the best CGI like in Marvel. Like the first suit up that he does, like when you actually see it, is really good. Like
when it wraps around.
Yeah, when it wraps around him, it's a really good suit up. And obviously the Mr. Knight stuff. Like,
so clean.
Like in the night, with like where you can actually see like the eyes glowing and the whiteness of it looks great. It honestly looks so good. And the fight scene, they were outside the Louvre in the that one like open field that they were like caged in, and Moon Knight like runs through the fence or whatever.
Right.
That was a really cool looking scene for the suit as well. I thought they captured a lot of the essence of what the suit needs to be and stuff like that.
Okay.
And also when he extends the cape and it's the
moon.
It's the crescent moon, or when he flies up in the finale and it like.
Oh, that's so nice.
That was some great like usage of the suit.
Yeah.
And there's more that can be done with the suit, and I hope is capitalized. Like the cape can't. Some people have like pointed out that Moon Knight in the comics, the cape can feel like sometimes more like a Batman kind of cape where he can like cover his whole body.
Yeah.
You know, and that is kind of hard to pull off in live action, but. I would like to see that done, but I still like what we got in this show. Like, it was some of my favorite, Marvel CGI and usage of the suit and stuff.
Yeah.
Think the theme and everything, just like the WandaVision, which, by the way, these are pretty apt comparisons, I think, because of them both being from the Disney Plus shows and stuff like that.
Equal budget.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. They're honestly pretty close contenders, I think.
Yeah.
I think the meaning around Scarlet Witch is like what that suit represents, kind of. It makes it better to me, but like design wise and accuracy wise, Moon Knight might take that one.
I think so too. I think that honestly, I feel the same way. Like the meaning and stuff behind the Scarlet Witch suit is more impactful than Moon Knight's.
Yeah.
But if we're just going by design, then I think Moon Knight takes it.
I do too. Okay, so I'm going to strike Wanda off the list. She has lost this round.
Very good suit though. Very good suit. And I hope we see more. Because wasn't it like changed a little bit because she had like the long sleeve kind of look
in Doctor Strange.
And she also like I know that the darkness kind of overtook. Like,
the black fingers.
Yeah. But I hope we see like this specifically as more like her hero Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, I agree. Well, for round 2, I'm gonna. Okay, I'll raise you Sasha Cal's Supergirl outfit.
I like it. And to go against that, I would go Sam Wilson's Captain America suit.
Okay, that's a good pit. Okay, Sasha Cal's her suit is really nice.
Yeah.
I really like the red at the top.
I love the red at the top.
Yeah. There really isn't that much to say about this. I really just like how it looks. I think it looks better than Cavill's suit.
I do too. I think the texture is what really made and the vibrancy. Given I don't think that was probably more a Snyder thing, draining more of the saturation out of the suit.
I agree.
But the Flash obviously going for that more comic booky look, especially in the scene in the sun. Bro, that red.
Yes. Yeah.
That red, it's super saturated, bro.
Yeah. It's a nice suit.
Very good suit.
And then so Falcon Cap,
Yeah.
Sam Wilson's Captain America suit, is a 1-to-1 almost of the comics.
Yeah, literally.
I love that suit so much.
Oh my! See, the reveal alone was amazing.
That scene is so good.
But the suit itself, oh my gosh!
Yes,
it's beautiful. The weaving in of the bright white, it's so drippy, man.
He has drip. I love that it's because it's Wakandan, so it's all vibranium.
Yeah.
Except the top of his head. That is like the design flaw of the suit. It's like, I can shoot you in your most vital area.
Yeah.
And I can.
Well, I'm guessing he's just like, my wings, my wings cover it.
Yeah.
He gives vibranium wings, I'm assuming too, right?
Everything's vibranium, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
He's decked, man.
He is. I love this suit. I really do. And I kind of wish they didn't change it for the new one.
Yeah.
A little bit, but I do like the new one as well.
Yeah.
This suit, I don't know.
They got to bring this back. There's no way.
It probably starts the movie with it, and then it gets a different.
It's a suit change. Yeah.
I love this Captain America suit so much.
Oh yeah.
I love how 1-to-1 it is. I mean, look at that.
Literally, like.
Right. Yeah.
Perfect.
I think out of the two of these, I'm gonna take Sam.
I think I have to too.
Yeah. Sasha Calle's suit is really nice though.
Yeah.
100% really nice. All right. So we're gonna say that Sam takes that one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cross Supergirl off that list. All right. Give me one.
Okay. I got Deadpool.
Okay. I got Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. James Gunn.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so far as the most accurate outfit that she's worn in the movies. I think it's let's see, where is it? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this suit a lot, and it's I like it way more than the Daddy's Little Monster or whatever. That one felt very
from the first
Suicide Squad movie. That one felt like somebody who was very. I mean, that whole movie is like for emos, you know. So I think it's like an emo made Harley Quinn almost, and they made it to be more like. I don't know. That entire movie represents 2016 to me.
Yeah, I don't know the whole scene with Harley getting dressed and stuff. I found it
yeah.
I mean, I get that it's Margot Robbie, you know.
Right.
She's hot, but when am I really watching?
Yeah. Well, why is everybody staring at me? Because you're hot. I mean, we get it. Yeah, we were there, you know. But Deadpool. Oh, this suit is nice. Yeah, this suit is really. I think these are pretty good contenders. Both have the same color scheme.
That's a really good suit.
Yeah, this Harley Quinn suit is really nice. I only wish she wore it more.
Yeah, she switches to the dress.
Yeah, which
makes sense given the plot, what happens actually. But that's such a good suit, you know.
Yeah, this. It's straight out of a video game or one of the comics.
This really brings me to wonder where they're going with the Suicide Squad in general. Is it main DCU?
I'm willing to bet that it is. I'm willing to bet that James Gunn is going to say that this movie is his DCU, but not the start of DCU, which it was the first movie to come out under his name, so I mean it's probably going to be DCU.
Yeah.
So, but I really like these suits.
Yeah.
But Deadpool, I don't know. You can't beat the news or the Deadpool suit in the movie.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
It's so great.
They even went as far as to animate his eyes.
Yeah.
Which was They didn't have to do
That was the cherry on top.
Yeah. He's got the Deadpool emblem on his belt.
Yeah.
So nice. Okay, so I think Deadpool will probably take this one.
I gotta give it to Deadpool.
But these are close.
Yeah, it is really close. It is.
Because this Harley Quinn suit is nice.
That's so good, bro.
Yeah. Like, to think that they even did the other one, which was just like a crop top.
Yeah,
and
like
a little
jacket.
Yeah. So, okay, so Deadpool's gonna take this one.
Bro, I need to see Deadpool with like the half mask up a lot more.
Oh, when he like eats.
Yeah, when he
like,
eats
yells
or blows smoke off the guns and stuff sometimes.
Oh,
like,
in the movie, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I love it when it's like had the half mask. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, so Deadpool takes that one. All right. Now, okay, I'm gonna raise you Captain America's Endgame suit.
Okay.
That is my favorite Captain America suit.
Captain America Endgame. Let's go Doctor Strange.
Okay.
So for Doctor Strange, I know he like kind of changes slightly depending on like which appearance. I was mainly thinking of like him in Multiverse of Madness, just kind of like in his regular getup.
Yeah, the Doctor Strange or the Multiverse of Madness suit is great. And then
He's always tripped out though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he has like the specific sorcerer drip, you know.
right.
But
He doesn't have so far he doesn't have a bad suit.
yeah,
They've all stayed pretty consistent. But the first movie is more of a robe. It's like a mesh kind of robe looking like it's the sorcerer gi almost.
Yeah.
But this one in Multiverse of Madness is like Sam Raimi being like, no, I'm gonna rip the page of the comic and put it on.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't do the yellow gloves, honestly. That
That's kinda
feels
crazy.
like a Sam Raimi thing, just to be like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna wear these bright yellow gloves the entire movie.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
very weird.
He looked good with them
In
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yeah. He did. I don't know.
Maybe bring him back. I mean,
It might be because like the kind of gloves that he had were like dish washing gloves almost.
Yeah.
But maybe if they made like skin tight like spandex gloves that were specifically tailored for the suit, you know, I think that would work.
Yeah.
But maybe they didn't do that because it constrained his hand movements to do the spells.
That's true.
But this Captain America outfit I love because they found a way to do the scales.
Yeah.
I love that. And this is my favorite suit because it is so comic accurate.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think Captain America's had a bad suit. Well, that's not true. Well, okay, so I don't think he's had a bad suit, but I think he's had a bad helmet. The first Avengers helmet. Oh my god, that's a terrible helmet. But I noticed while watching that movie is like he looks so goofy with this helmet on. But the scenes that he doesn't have the helmet on, he looks badass.
He looks perfect.
Yeah. It's
like on the poster where he's like, you know, the one where he's like has the shield like
right,
this,
yes.
and it's like looking down.
Yeah.
And he like doesn't have the helmet on at
Right.
all or anything. He looks awesome.
Yeah. The Captain America, the first Avenger movie, that suit is really nice. War outfit. I love the war original suit. But the first Avengers film is not it. Yeah. I mean the Age of Ultron suit is nice too. I love the Age of Ultron suit. But I really like the Endgame suit.
Yes, the scales.
The scales are so nice. Well, who do you think takes this one?
I think Captain America.
I think I'm leaning.
a little more towards Cap.
Yeah.
It's close, but
Yeah. I'm gonna say
I'm
Captain
going
America.
Cap.
Yeah. Okay. So
I love the scales, man.
so nice.
I do.
They're so nice. All right, so Cap is taking that one.
Get Doctor Strange out.
All right, and then you can raise me one more.
I got. Give you a black Raimi suit.
Okay. Okay. In contrast to this suit, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Infinity War Thor.
Okay.
This is the Thor outfit that should have stuck.
Yeah.
It's
like the dark, like.
It's like black almost.
Or dark space gray steel.
Oh my god.
Oh. Bring me
That's so nice. Oh
and
man.
the blue cackling throughout, bro.
Yeah.
That's wicked. That's a wicked suit.
It's such a nice suit. Black. I accidentally typed black suits for men. The Raimi Spider-Man black Spider-Man suit it's a good one.
Oh yeah.
It's
So yeah. It's okay. So it's obviously like the Raimi suit black, right?
It is. It's not like a smooth
Yeah.
just like smooth to the touch
Yeah.
symbiote.
It isn't the comic accurate,
Right.
like,
but it is so iconic.
suit. But
It's so iconic that
Yeah.
it's kind of become the black suit almost.
like even like from what I've seen, like the possible black suit like TASM plans, like because Venom was technically
Right.
introduced at the end of TASM 2, right?
Yeah.
And they were setting up like the Black Spider-Man storyline for him. They were going to do a Raimi where they just make the TASM 2 suit black.
Yeah.
They
Really?
weren't going to go for the slimy
Yeah.
kind of one, the smooth. And they were just going to do the Raimi because the Raimi works.
It's so iconic.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that is one of the most iconic pieces of Spider-Man media is this version of Spider-Man from a movie that Sam Raimi didn't even want to do. He didn't want to do this. And it's like one of the most iconic pieces of Spider-Man's history.
Bro, the scene.
When he gets
the
it?
initial scene when he gets the suit.
Oh, man.
The window. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. That's so nice. Well, both of these characters are rocking a black suit.
Oh, yeah.
I think, okay, so completely based on, like, how iconic it is, it's probably going to go to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But this Thor outfit is incredible.
Yes.
It's
so
beautiful.
hard,
It honestly represents, like, Thor to me.
Oh, yeah.
Completely and utterly. But the black suit Spider-Man suit, I think, is taking this one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Spidey, I mean, he has so many good suits.
He's literally, he might be the most consistently, like, good suits.
Yeah, especially in the multiverse stuff, which I even do animated stuff, because I know that there's, like, there's a crazy amount of good animated, like, some of the animated stuff is literally just, okay, you did what exactly was on the comic book page.
Yeah, because it's animated. They can do that. Right. So I think Tobey's black suit Spider-Man has taken this one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. So this next one, you can go ahead and name off
Okay.
one or another one.
How about Black Panther? Civil
Civil
War,
War.
Black Panther, yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a good one to pit up against. I'm gonna do Star-Lord, and I'm gonna specifically say. I'll go ahead and do Guardians 3. I was gonna say the original Guardians. That suit, the first Guardians suit, is like completely just represents the character.
Oh yeah.
Of Star-Lord, but the comic accurate suit is so nice. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, bro. I love all the Guardians like uniform kinda in Guardians 3, bro. It's so perfect.
Yeah.
It literally is. Like, obviously, his suit would go even harder if they gave him the mask.
Oh yeah,
So even the briefest of scenes, give him that mask to like just have a fight. But I get why they didn't, because Chris Pratt does actually have a fairly amount of like facial expression needing scenes in the movie, you know.
But fight scenes where there was just like the scene in the hallway.
In the hallway, yeah.
Come on.
But to be fair, they do use his face in that a little bit in that, because when he's like just casually like jumping through, just like
that's
another
true.
Tuesday.
that's true.
But I just wish we could have seen it with the helmet, because that helmet.
Yeah.
That's perfect. But this suit, even without the helmet, he's dripped out.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. This is a drippy suit. This Black Panther suit, I wish. I like the new one, one, and this is T'Challa.
Yeah.
As Black Panther. The suits after this just aren't as good.
Yeah.
And it kind of doesn't help that they're mostly CGI anyways. This suit is so nice.
Oh my gosh.
And it really, like, it adds bulk. The other suits, like, and I know Chadwick was dealing with cancer.
Yeah.
And so he was a bit thinner.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they completely CGI'd the suit anyways.
Yeah, they didn't help him on the CGI department. They didn't try to, especially in the kind of zoomed out scenes.
Yeah.
And it's not even just him. You can kind of tell it with Killmonger as well. And Michael B. Jordan's he's a buff guy.
He's a big guy, yeah.
And both of them look super skinny, and like they're kind of zoomed out shots and stuff, and you can just see them battling back.
Right.
And it kind of looks wonky, but here,
the suit is so detailed. It's
and
so
the
nice.
eyes. Oh my god! I love like the silver eyes.
The silver around the eyes.
It's kind of like Deadpool kind of eyes, where the eyes kind of look they have like that indentation in them.
Yeah.
But they're silver instead of the white.
Yes, I really like that. This suit is. I think this suit with the purple.
Yeah.
That would have gone. It would have gone too hard.
No, yeah. Oh my god. I kind of... Bro, now that you said that, I wish that they just, like, gave that enhancement to this suit. Like the vibration enhancement and stuff like that. But the thing about this suit is some of the most important, like, not the most important, but a lot of the coolest and, like, really impactful scenes happen because of this suit or in this suit. Like at the very end when he takes the helmet off and he sets it on the ground like next to the Zemo and stuff like that. Bro, that's an awesome way to, he introduces into that scene and stuff like that. That's awesome. And the claws even. Or maybe it's just me, but I feel like in Black Panther and in Shuri's suit, the claws are never... They don't feel the same as they did in this movie.
They feel like kitten claws,
Yeah, this one, it feels like
they're
out there.
It's like a lion, It's like, they feel like knives. Like he's like stabbing somebody with knives.
Yeah.
This suit is so nice. If it had the purple with it and they just enhanced this one,
that would have been insane.
Yeah. They should have brought this suit back for Shuri. Just a version of this suit, Her suit's nice too, but
the CGI suits aren't bad, but they're not this.
No, I miss when characters would take their helmets off.
Yes, dude, we got to get the nanotech, man.
It
was cool when it was an Iron Man thing, when it was Infinity War and Iron Man has a new way to suit up,
He was the only one.
Yeah, but
Ant-Man's got it.
Black Panther, multiple Black Panthers, Black Panther enemies,
I think the charm of the Ant-Man movies is that they're normal people, and their suits are not the most advanced.
Yeah.
So they still have to get naked and put them on,
Nope.
No, you just press a button. Dude, have you seen this scene where they press the button and it goes on? Yeah. Have you, stopped it while it's, meshing onto their body? It looks like a PNG file. They just... kind of spun it and, made it just go on their body.
Oh, my God.
You can see the exact moment when Evangeline Lilly, in her spot, takes off or like puts the suit on after it's been CGI'd. It's
sad.
It
bro.
is.
That's sad.
It sounds like a nitpick, but it's almost like needed for these movies to be better. Is for the relatability of putting clothing on.
Yeah. I really feel like you don't appreciate all of this stuff with like the suits until you realize that it's gone, you know?
Oh yeah.
And you realize, even like with the movies that do come out now, the people that do have those practical suits,
right,
they hit.
So, what suit do you think you're leaning more towards? The Civil War Black Panther, or the Star-Lord Guardians 3?
I do love me some Star-Lord, but I'm leaning more towards the Panther here for sure.
Okay. I am too.
I don't know. I think that the impactfulness that a lot of his like moments that he has in that suit,
right?
Especially in that movie.
Yeah.
Sets a tone, man.
It's a beautiful suit, and I wish they kept using it, but it's okay. It's alright. All right. So that means we should both have only one more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's yours?
Mine is the No Way Home suit.
The No Way Home suit. Okay.
Yes.
Mine is Professor X in Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
I chose this because the chair.
Yeah.
They brought in the yellow chair.
Yeah.
And he's got the green tux on, and it is exactly one-to-one comic accurate.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it so much. But you're saying No Way Home, the final swing?
Yes, the final swing.
So also a one-to-one to the comic suit.
And it's also pretty brief, you know?
Yes.
We still haven't gotten the full actual final product of this suit, I don't think. Because I think they will probably actually make it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, they will, yeah.
But I think that this is going to be the suit we see him in, you know? I think this is going to be his Spider-Man suit.
I hope so.
And it looks great. It looks so great.
I know. And this suit, the toy that they released of it, the Hot Toys. Oh yeah, he looks good.
And I love that they're bringing the lenses still, you know?
Right, yeah. But
so they're bringing the good features from the, you know,
yes,
the important features. And they're also giving us the homemade Spider-Man suit that everyone's been wanting for Tom Holland.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to see him in this suit in a full movie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. It's so good. It looks so nice. But then there's this, the Illuminati Professor X.
Yes.
I don't know, I just really like this.
I do too.
The chair is so clean. It's such a nice...
It is.
I can't believe they did
representation, I mean.
Yeah. I can't believe they did the chair, and I love it. I love it so much. But I am thinking probably No Way Home Spider-Man suit is taking this one 100%.
I honestly think that No Way Home, like, when it's actually, like, made and we see it, like, actually, like, in the movie as the main suit and stuff, it could be the best Spider-Man suit.
I agree. I think once we get that really good, like, all these different shots of it and stuff, it'll definitely, I think it'll top Andrew's suit.
I think so, too.
I believe so. All right, and then, so... the final, or not the final contenders, but what we have left is I have Captain America's Endgame suit. Actually, that's all I have. That's all I have.
And then I have the Black Raimi suit, the Deadpool suit, the Black Panther suit, the No Way Home suit, the Moon Knight suit, and then Sam's Captain America suit.
Sam's Captain America suit. All right, so let's pit the Endgame suit against Sam's suit. How do the two Captain America suits differ, or how do they compare?
Yeah.
I think I like Sam's.
Yeah, I do like the scales. I do like my scaly boy in game.
Yes, yeah.
But I think I gotta give it to Sam.
Yeah.
Here.
So it's, again, so clean, so perfect.
Yeah.
From, like, exact replica from the comics.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
great.
nice.
Probably
okay,
the best Captain America suit, I think.
Right, yeah, I would
We
agree
can
with
say
that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that 100%.
Next up, head to head, let's go Black Raimi versus Black Panther.
Okay. Alright. I think this one is, again, this is going to Toby's.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
I love Black Panther suit in Civil War. Can't
Yeah.
stress that enough. But man,
yeah, it's something.
The Black Raimi suit is just.
It's too. I almost want to bite into it.
I literally I thought about putting the regular Raimi suit on here, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, nah, man, the black version is just.
It's like the only variation.
It's just like the cooler, like. It's just like a cooler version, basically.
Yeah, it's a cooler version of the suit that we like.
And the Raimi suit's already, like.
Yeah.
It's already great.
It's already great, yeah.
It's already great. And I don't know, the black suit just has that. It has ultra nostalgia for some reason around it.
Right.
I feel like because of the.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. So I think Toby's taken that one.
Yeah, I think he's taken that one. And then let's go Deadpool versus No Way Home Spider-Man.
I'm gonna go No Way Home Spider-Man.
I am too as well.
The Deadpool suit again is a perfect. It's like a perfect Deadpool suit, as perfect as you can get it. I think that's why they didn't even change it for the new one.
Yeah.
You know, they just lightened it a bit.
Yeah.
But I think overall, I think Tom's No Way Home suit is the final swing suit is definitely taking that.
Yeah.
It's too good. It's too clean.
Yeah, for sure.
Too dripped out.
Okay, so we get the final four as Black Raimi Spider-Man, No Way Home Spider-Man, Moon Knight, and Sam's Captain America suit.
Okay. I'm gonna say we pit. Okay, alright, let's do this. Let's pit Moon Knight against Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Captain America.
Again, yeah, I think Moon Knight's suit is very nice.
Yeah.
It perfectly has the Egyptian mummy like feeling
Yeah.
that it wants to showcase, and it does it perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
But I think there's a little too much in terms of comparing these two. It has the least amount of like wow.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
obviously Sam only wore the suit once, so it's
Yeah.
kind of it's a little unfair because he wore it once and he got the biggest wow factor, obviously. But it's so good.
Yeah.
It's such a nice suit.
And Moon Knight did have we did get a good wow factor.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't, Sam's level of wow.
Yeah.
Because that's a known suit. You
Right.
know.
And
Moon
again-
Knight is in general not a known character.
No, yeah.
You know? And well, I mean, he kind of is now, but beforehand, especially, he was not a known character. His
No,
suit
yeah.
wasn't known, but Sam's suit was pretty well known.
Yeah.
And they pulled it off 1-to-1 perfectly.
They really did.
So,
And again, there's meaning behind his suit.
Yeah.
It's Sam becoming Captain America
Yeah.
finally in the show. You know.
accepting the mantle.
Yes.
Everything. Yep.
Yes.
And then we have No Way Home Spider-Man versus Black Raimi
This is
Spider-Man.
I guess this isn't the showdown. Oh, I guess it's not.
It's a top.
But it's
They're both for sure up there in terms of his suit.
man. So Tom's No Way Home final suit. I don't know. They're both really good, but I think Toby's suit is a little more iconic.
I think I gotta go Toby's suit.
So it's like, I think Tom's suit is better for a few reasons.
Yeah.
But Toby's black suit is so like, it's almost a character in itself.
Yeah,
like that version of Spider-Man.
It's so good, bro. It's the fight with Sandman.
Yes.
Down in the oh my god.
Oh, good riddance. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so good. Okay, I think I'm probably...
Pictures, bro. Oh yeah.
See it, chump.
Oh my, yeah.
It's too good. Well, I think we have to see more of. Tom
I gotta see more. I gotta see more of the No Way.
To really have that debate.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So the final
two are Sam Wilson's Captain America suit and Tobey Maguire's black Spider-Man suit.
Well, I think we know. I think it's Tobey.
Yeah, I think it's Tobey.
I think if Spider-Man didn't beat out Spider-Man, then Captain America's not going to beat out Spider-Man.
And then, I mean, like I said, we've been saying this. Sam Wilson's Captain America suit is an amazing suit.
Yeah.
But the Raimi Spider-Man suit just has a level of iconicness and just nostalgia. And like you said, it kind of embodies the live-action symbiote Spider-Man, like Black Suit Spider-Man. That's all we have.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
You know,
we don't have anything else to go off of. But also, it has been a face of it has been like a certain part of a character for almost 20 years.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. So, like, it kind of does have its own, like, established history as, like, that version of Black Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah, it's almost like a new black suit would almost be like recasting a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there's only one, and it's been this one for 20 years.
Yeah.
So
I will say if the MCU does go with the smooth black suit for Tom, that would be probably one of my favorite, like, unique choices for not unique necessarily because it's, you know, it's been done, but it is unique for pulling that off in live action.
Yeah.
But I would love to see it. I would love to see that.
That would be so nice.
Obviously, like a black version of the No Way Home suit, for example, I'm sure that would look awesome.
Yeah.
But getting like an actual smoothed over with the white spider.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, that'd be so nice.
But yeah,
that's funny. I don't even think about that. The Tobey suit doesn't even have the white spider.
Yeah, no, it's just like a silver.
Yeah, just like the normal.
Yeah, just kind of like the normal. Yeah, like the normal one.
Yeah. Well, okay, so
and the lining, the web lining is a little more.
Yeah, it's a little brighter.
Yeah.
Well then, okay, so one we didn't mention because I think it's too good is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit.
Yeah, the TASM 2 suit.
How do you think that would compare with?
Well, I think the TASM 2 suit right now is the best Spider-Man suit, so it probably would be.
I think it would overtake.
It would probably top the Black Raimi suit, but the Black Raimi suit specifically is like right under
Right
TASM
there.
2.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
But TASM 2 is like the suit plus the mannerisms plus everything just like feels like Spider-Man.
It also helps because of who's in the suit.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
I agree.
Bully Maguire reigns supreme.
Yep, he does. Continues to reign supreme. Well, I guess now we can kind of follow into the last segment now. Yeah. Any recommendations we might have this week? Did you have any this week?
Yeah. So I finished the first season of The Bear and started the beginning of the second a little bit, and it's going pretty good. Not really much else to say. Just it's going good, and I'm excited for season 2 because there's some really talked about episodes that I've heard about and stuff. Just want to stress, it really is the working man's Succession. It really is. It is such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
And that's not saying Succession is bad by any means, because Succession is amazing, but it's also a lot.
Yeah.
And The Bear is a lot as well, but it's like more familiar stuff. You know, it's stuff that everyday people can just relate to and stuff.
Right.
And yeah, great show. And then movie-wise, I watched the first Rocky movie.
Okay, yeah.
I know basically everyone's seen the first Rocky movie, but if you haven't, I highly recommend watching it because it is the essential underdog story. And in terms of boxing movies, you're probably not going to find a better one. I honestly was surprised with how like good of a movie it was. You know, like I haven't watched it in a while. I find myself watching the sequels of Rocky more than I watch like the actual original.
Oh yeah.
More so, but I haven't watched the first one in a while, but I was actually shocked
It's
at like
great.
how good the movie
Yeah.
like actually is, and it's well shot too. Like the grittiness of like the scenes of him running through Philadelphia and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's some old style like. It feels like some 70s. It came out the same year as Taxi Driver, which is a movie like
It did?
yeah,
Oh,
which is
wow.
a movie kind of aesthetically fits the same like grittiness
Yeah.
of like showing kind of the dirtiness of like a city and stuff like that, and it's really good.
Yeah.
And then there's also Doctor Strangelove, which is a Stanley Kubrick film that I watched, and it's actually a satire, like a comedy movie on. It's like a war drama comedy movie.
Okay.
And it's a satire on like basically like the people who decide if we go to war or not. The higher up people, the government, the army, the military, stuff like that. And it's basically just them being a bunch of like dumb morons for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's just a really funny movie to just like kind of laugh at and be like, yeah, we're pretty doomed as like a species.
Yeah,
but it's still fun to laugh at. And there's just it's like so over the top. A dude literally rides an atomic bomb and
Are you serious?
It's the funniest thing. It's like a cowboy guy and he gets on the bomb to like check if it's like clean or something, and they like launch it at that moment, and he's on top of it, and he doesn't get scared or anything. He takes off his cowboy hat and goes, "Yeah!"
Oh my god!
On an atomic bomb. It's some of the craziest stuff I've ever heard. The president has a killer line. Gentlemen, you can't fight in this room. It's a war room. And then there's also like this guy that invented this doomsday device, Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah.
He's like secretly, not so secretly, a Nazi, and it's like the funniest thing ever because he has a huge moment where he's trying to hold like his hand down because his hand keeps like shooting up like a muscle spasm.
Oh,
and it's
like a Heil?
And it's like a Hail Hitler, it's like natural body reaction. He has to like hold it back, and he doesn't. He like slaps himself. He's like, no. And everyone else in the room, they don't acknowledge it. They don't acknowledge it at all. Even like the high-ranking military guy who's like, oh, screw the Russian communist bastards.
Yeah.
He does not recognize. They just keep going on with their conversation. It's perfect.
That's awesome.
It's an awesome.
That's awesome.
It's an awesome movie. I highly recommend it. Super funny.
Man.
But yeah, that was what I watched.
Okay. I watched some good movies. I got The Banker, which is a movie that came out 2020 during the pandemic. It's Anthony Mackie and Samuel Jackson and Nicholas Hoult, and it's about two black men in the 50s that owned almost like every bank in LA. Two of the richest black men in America at the time, and nobody knew who they were, and nobody knew that they owned the banks because the entire movie is about how they sent Nicholas Hoult to be their white face to do the deals for them.
Wow.
And he's like their employee.
Yeah.
He like doesn't know anything about what they do. So they teach him how to be them basically. And he goes in and does all these deals and stuff, talks like it. He's not like learning how to do it. He's memorizing what they've said basically. Yeah. And it's a good movie. It doesn't dive into all the themes that it kind of touches on. Like, I think there are a lot of Black history films that do what this movie tries to do way better. Like, but I just think that this is like 42, the Jackie Robinson movie.
Yeah.
One of the best Black history films out there.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best movies out there in general.
Yeah.
And it perfectly captures like the struggle of being a black man in the 40s playing baseball.
Yeah.
The only black baseball player.
Well, I mean, with that, it's even like, that's how they treated, like, one of the most successful black men,
exactly.
you know? How do, just regular, everyday, it's hard to even think about, like, how do they get treated, or
Right.
how did they get treated and stuff like that, you know?
Can't even imagine,
Yeah.
And this movie it's kind of a, like, well, if they know it's us, we won't own this
won't
bank.
get it, yeah.
We won't get this bank. So
That's great. That's kind of a crazy plot.
It is, yeah.
Man, I'm guessing it actually happened, yeah.
This is based on a true story, yeah. And but the fun of the movie is that they end up teaching. This isn't spoiling anything,
Yeah.
but the whole story of the movie is they end up teaching Nicholas Hoult so much that he kind of goes off on his own. And it kind of almost goes against him a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a solid movie. It's not perfect. It's not incredible.
Yeah.
But it is a solid movie. I give it like a 7.5. It's a very, very solid movie.
Nice.
And Anthony Mackie gives a great performance. I've only ever seen him as of this moment. I've only ever seen him as Falcon, and he's amazing as Falcon in Captain America. But this is probably the best performance I've seen from him.
Yeah.
He's incredible, and Samuel Jackson kind of plays himself. He just kind of plays Samuel Jackson. Another movie I had was Monsters University, of one of the most underrated Pixar films out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people would probably place this in a 7 or an 8 category, maybe even lower. This is a 10. This movie is a 10 to me. This movie has so many themes and ideas that speak to me, especially now, now where I'm at in my life, and it's so underrated. The school setting, and it feels like the movie feels kind of like a frat party almost, and the school aspect of it is a lot of fun. It has incredible world building for the Monsters universe,
Yeah.
But what this movie does better than I think the first movie does is, and I like this movie more than the first movie. I honestly do. I don't know that it's all that much better than the first movie, but what it definitely does better is the character work with Mike and Sully. Their characters are like completely like broken down in this movie almost.
Yeah.
Like it is like an animated like character study.
Yeah.
And it's so refreshing, I think, to see like an origin story of two best friends who did not like each other at all when they first met, and it's a lot of fun. And one of my favorite scenes of all time is the scene when they're in the human world. The entire human world is black and white, and they are the only things that are color, and they sit on the side of the lake and talk about their feelings, bro. A movie about two monsters in the human world hiding from them and talking about how they feel is just like the most human thing ever. And it perfectly paints like humans as the monsters in that scene. I love it. And that is truly an incredible scene. And the shot of them sitting on the side of the lake, and it's just them, they're the only two things that have color, and the rest of it is like moonlit black and white. Incredible shot. This movie is highly underrated, and I highly suggest that if you haven't seen it, watch it, and if you have seen it, watch it again, and try to find what I'm talking about in this. Try to think of it as like a character, like watch it as this movie about two people that are just learning to like each other, basically, learning to work together.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I love this movie so much. And then the last movie I had was Uncut Gems. Oh my god. This movie is a rush.
Oh yeah.
An absolute rush. It does not slow down for a second. It completely, from the first scene, it just is, it keeps going.
Oh yeah.
The story is fairly, it feels very simple on the surface, but is very complex in nature, like in just, when you break it all down, it's pretty complex. It's the most I've ever been into basketball, that's for sure. And it has one of the most suspenseful climaxes ever. That it had me in a fetal position, like waiting for like the ending.
Even when you know like what it, like rewatching it, when you know what happens, it still is like dreadful.
Yeah, and
the whole movie is dread.
I almost was like watching it for the first time though, because the first time I watched it didn't really. I didn't care that much. This was before I was like really into movies.
Yeah.
It was more of like I watched comic book movies only, you know. Watching it now with kind of like basically watching it for the first time almost.
Yeah.
It is like incredible.
Oh yeah.
And this finale is one of the most intense scenes ever.
My God.
It's one of the best finales of any movie I've ever seen. It's so crazy how much relief you can feel after a scene just to have it be like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you feel this relief. It doesn't matter that everything's okay. All I'm saying is, if you haven't seen this movie and you watch it, the ending will stick with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
When you think of this movie, you'll think of the ending and you'll be like, yeah, that made me feel a certain way. Adam Sandler's character is so sad in this movie.
Oh my god. He is so sad, but I also get so frustrated with the decisions that he makes.
Yeah, he makes a bunch of bad decisions.
Some of them are understandable for sure, but some of them are just like, in the moment, I'm just like, dude, what are you doing now, bro? Or when he says certain stuff that I'm just like, why did you say that to that dude? Or
why would you do this? But Adam Sandler's character in this movie is incredibly broken and sad, and you don't agree with everything that he does.
Oh yeah.
But
he's human.
You are on his side the entire time.
Yes, he has clear faults and stuff like that.
Yes.
And a lot of them, to be fair, and he acknowledges. He literally, I'm a piece of shit. He acknowledges, But he's also very sympathetic too. Yeah. I mean, that's undeniable.
Most of the things that he does that are terrible happen before the movie starts.
Yeah.
Like, he cheated on his wife, you know. He owes these guys money that he's not paying them back. He's cheating people out of money, you know. He's it's just a lot of the bad things that he does that affect the movie we don't even get to see, which I kind of like, almost, is to be like, we're dropped into this world where we're like, okay, we're following a guy who's not that good.
Yeah.
But he's not evil.
Yeah.
He just makes mistakes.
Yes. I think he might have a gambling problem too.
I think he might. I think he might have a gambling problem. But he's such a sad character, and Adam Sandler, man, he should have won Best Actor.
Oh my gosh.
Joaquin Phoenix won that year.
Yeah, in 2019.
And he's great, but Adam Sandler should have won. This is the first time I watched an Adam Sandler movie and forgot that it was Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And he's still not even like, he's still kind of Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
But I forgot that it was Adam Sandler.
Yeah. He kind of loses himself a little bit in the role. It's kind of nice to see.
It's nice. It is really nice. And I think
the Safdie brothers.
The Safdie brothers, bro, they're incredible. This is the first movie I've seen by them. I don't think I've seen anything else by them.
Good Time it's similar to Uncut Gems, but it's a little more raw. It's a little more rough around the edges.
Yeah.
But it has the same like intensity and dread and
I gotta watch Good Time.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say it, is anxiety, bro.
Yes, this is the most anxious. Well, I would say Beau's Afraid might deal with some anxieties a little better, but
it deals with like specific anxieties, you know what I mean? But Uncut Gems, like the movie itself it induces anxiety, you know what I mean? Like,
and so that's basically what that's what I mean by that. And but it's it's probably the most stressful movie I've ever seen.
It's so stressful.
Yeah.
I feel like I lose hair watching this movie or something.
You won't have a good time watching this movie.
But it's also
an incredible movie. Watch this movie. If you're an Adam Sandler fan and
You have to watch
You
this
have
movie.
to watch it. I mean, he should be doing more. I know he just did Hustle, which I haven't seen. But
I gotta watch that.
I know he's dramatic in that he does a
Yeah.
dramatic role, but he needs to start doing more.
Yeah.
Because
I heard he's doing another thing with the Safdie brothers too.
Is he?
Recently.
Good.
Yeah, so.
Good. He's too good to be wasted on these terrible comedies
Yeah.
that nobody likes, or that if you do like them, you probably don't have the greatest taste in comedy.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like Billy Madison. I don't mean like his older stuff. I
Yeah.
mean like a lot of his newer, like Hubie Halloween.
Halloween.
It's so funny that
Or
there's
Murder Mystery.
Murder Mystery, which the first one I didn't think was that bad.
It wasn't that
but
bad,
it's definitely not funny.
Sequel.
And the
as
sequel,
well, like.
oh, it's so funny the contrast of Adam Sandler is there's Uncut Gems Adam Sandler and then there's Hubie Halloween Adam
Oh my
Sandler.
god.
It's so crazy. There's Jack and Jill Holland.
Bro, Hubie Halloween is literally just Adam Sandler doing a funny voice.
Yeah, it's him doing the it's him doing that for an entire character instead of like in bits.
And then Uncut Gems is like him doing actual like Oscar level dramatic acting.
And he just didn't get the award, and it makes me so sad.
I don't know. Was he nominated? I think he was.
He was nominated, and could you imagine being like Adam Sandler, watching a whole bunch of Adam Sandler
Oscar
movies?
winner Adam Sandler.
Oscar award-winning Best Actor Adam
And it's
Sandler.
crazy because he walks around in public with like shorts way longer than his knees.
with like really
Just
big.
plays random basketball games.
He's good.
he's really
He's
good.
great at basketball. He shows up everybody.
In that oversized T-shirt.
Yeah. It's so funny. He does that in the movie too. He in the movie he steals the ball from somebody when they go to the gym to meet Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
And he takes the basketball for someone who's practicing. And he just runs up to the goal and shoots it and makes it, and then he runs back. But no, Uncut Gems, incredible film.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. It is a must-watch for sure. Yeah. But that would do it for my recommended this week. For our recommended this week.
Nice.
So, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into this episode. We hope to be back next week with just as good episode. Even more news, even more reviews, even more fun. We're gonna have fun.
More fun.
You can follow us on all the social media apps, including but not limited to Instagram, TikTok, and now Threads, the new Threads app that Mark Zuckerberg is being sued for. You can find us on there. We post a little bit more than just updates on our channel and stuff on our show. It's a little bit more. I've been posting some movie news in general on there. So definitely go follow us on there. You can find us on Threads and on Instagram at the Cinemaniacs Pod, and you can find us separately on Instagram and Threads. I am at Maceo Movies.
I'm at Loader Reviews.
And you can find us on just about everything else.
Yep.
So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in this week. We hope to catch you guys in the next one.
Yep.
See ya. Oh, he's gonna say something else. Oh, he sees something. The Cinemaniacs Podcast.